Hey guys, Sarah here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing 5 first impressions. I have 5 products that I haven't tried out before except for one. It's my second impression. But if you are interested in that, keep watching. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe before you leave so you don't miss any of my future videos. Alright, let's get into it. I am so excited about today's video. I love testing out new makeup for you guys. So I'm going to link everything down below that I'm wearing, as well as the products that I try, obviously, and my sweatshirt because it's my favorite. So if you want to have any answers, they'll be down below in the bottom bar is the moral of that story. I do have some hits and some misses, so let's just jump into a fresh face. Okay, the first product I have is from Pacifica. I actually don't think I've ever tried any makeup from there. So this is the Alight Clean Foundation, oil-free, anti-shine, and satin finish. I actually really like how long the bottle is and how skinny it is. I think it's just something different. So I have it in the shade 33NL Neutral Light. I think this, I have no idea if it's going to be too light or not, but the next shade deeper was like way deeper. So their shade range definitely isn't very good. Oh, this is probably going to be a little bit light, but it should be okay at least. It feels kind of thick. Okay, actually I think it's going to be we'll see. So I'm just going to blend it out with my Ecotools Sponge. And I didn't actually read anything about this. I'm going to pull it up online because I just saw it at Target and decided to pick it up. And it seems like it's pretty full coverage. It's definitely pretty light though. So I'm looking at Ulta's website and it says that there's 30 colors. So I don't know if maybe Target just didn't have all of them or what, but it says, get the flawless coverage of your dreams in 30 shades designed for real skin tones with the Pacifica Alight Clean Foundation. This innovative, non-comedogenic, dermatologist tested formula goes on smooth, covers pores, and lasts throughout the day. This formula is free of silicone, parabens, and a bunch of other random stuff. It has hyaluronic acid, coconut water, rose leaf extract, and it says the immediate results are flawless, seamless coverage, skin feels clean, more radiant, healthy looking skin, pore-free appearance, and vibrant last day to night. And let me just see how much. This is $16 at Ulta. It's definitely a pretty thick formula. Like, as you can see, I feel like it's like looking like a mask in the viewfinder. It's definitely thick. I can't decide what I want to do. I think I'm going to mix some of my NYX foundation mixer in it. This is in the shade Olive. It'll just deepen up the foundation a little bit because I have a lot of things to do today and I don't want it to look like I have a mask on of a different shade. So I'm just going to put the smallest amount of this in here. I've used this for years. It does not change the consistency, finish, like literally anything about the foundation. All it does is change the color. So I'm just mixing it on the back of my hand and I will go in. Hopefully I'll be able to make it match just a little bit better. Now the problem is going to be that I'm going to have to go back over the side again, which I didn't really want to do, but that is okay. Okay, I'm just going to do a close-up really quick so you can see what my skin looks like. It is pretty full coverage, as you guys can see. Before I had my foundation on, I definitely have some blemishes right here right now, so I think it looks really good. Okay, I just set my face. I'm going to link everything that I have on my face down below in the bottom bar just because I'm not mentioning anything that's not a first impression. So next up is this from BareMinerals. It is the BareMinerals Bronzer Endless Summer Bronzer in the shade Warmth. They have 2 shades. I can't remember what the other one is, but the other one was a bit more cool toned than this one was. So this is the packaging and this is what it looks like. So this one isn't super warm either, but comparatively this one looks way warmer. Let me pull up the Ulta website and just see what it says about this. So this is $29. It says the Endless Summer Bronze from BareMinerals is a mineral-based matte powder bronzer that gives an instant summer glow, blurs the look of pores, and builds a naturally sun-kissed look over time. Clean, talc-free formula provides buildable color that leaves a natural looking warmth, never orange or overdone, blurs the appearance of pores and imperfections for a photo ready finish, infused with gradual glow complex for a lasting sun-kissed look even without makeup. Oh, well, now that I'm looking at it, it doesn't say this online, it just looked like different colors, but it says fair to medium skin tones, BareMinerals recommends faux tan, and then medium to deep skin tones, BareMinerals recommends warmth, which is the one that I got. So this one might be too dark for me. I didn't see that, and nowhere, like in the store, it doesn't look like one is lighter than the other one, so that's interesting. I literally thought that one was just warmer and one was cooler. So hopefully this one will work for me. I'm actually going to try and contour for it with it a little bit too. This is my Ecotools Define brush, and I'm just going to pick up some product and use a bigger mirror. These baby hairs are out of control. Okay, if you guys saw my last 5 first impressions, I tried the Fenty Beauty bronzer. I can't remember the shade that I got, but it was so dark for me and it looked really, really muddy on the skin. So that kind of made me more worried about trying this one. But this actually is a really pretty color. I don't think that it's too dark. I obviously am going to make sure that it's nice and blended out, but that one was like insanely dark. It's this one in Private Island. That's the shade I got, and this almost looks orange compared to this one. This actually looks darker, sort of, but maybe because this one is so pigmented, it just looked so unbelievably muddy on my skin. So I think that this one's actually not bad. In general, I feel like BareMinerals products aren't insanely pigmented, which for me, for face products, is a good thing. Now I'm just going to go in with my sheer powder brush. Without picking up any more product, I'm just going to do some blending. And then I'm picking up just the tiniest amount, and I'm just going to diffuse this onto my skin. I think that that is super pretty. And I just wanted to give you guys a bit of a comparison because I do have the Invisible bronze. This is in the shade Medium from BareMinerals as well. So I swatched both of them just to kind of show you the difference. So this one is the new Endless Summer bronze and this is the Invisible bronze. As you can see, the Invisible bronze just has a bit of a sheen to it. Don't mind the shades because they're not the same shades, and I did have to build this up because bronzers in general aren't just going to swatch like eyeshadows do, but the Invisible bronze has a bit of a sheen. It gives you that lit from within look, which I think is really pretty. It's comparable to the Hourglass Ambient Lighting bronzers, so both of those are really good. And then this BareMinerals, the new Endless Summer, is a more matte version, which there's pros and cons to both, so it just depends on what you're doing with it. Next up is from Pixi. They actually sent this to me a while ago and I haven't used it. So it is the Eye Reflection eyeshadow palette in Reflex Light, and these are all shimmer shades. So I'll swatch everything for you once I finish my makeup, but since I just threw a transition shade in, so I'm going to go in with, I think, this shade, which is Nude Luster, and I'm picking up my Real Techniques shadow brush, and I'm just going to pack this all over the lid. I want to go for a pretty natural look today because I have a lot of things that I need to do, but I wanted to test these out because I think this palette would be really good if you like to do a shimmer shade as your lid shade and you don't have a lot in your collection, because this kind of covers all the bases. This would have every shimmer shade you need. You could get away with having a neutral eyeshadow palette and then just having this as kind of like your lid shade palette. And I think the colors are gorgeous. It's going on really easily. Yeah, I think that's super pretty. So let me pull this up online and just see what it says. So this retails for $24. It looks like there's 3 different palettes in this little collection, which they actually sent over this one as well. And this top middle shadow is completely shattered, so I can't hold it upright. But this one is a cool toned palette. And then I guess there's one more that I don't have. But it says, a full range of shades, natural finish, pigment-packed metallic shades catch the light. Eye reflection eyeshadow palette with specially curated colors. These eyeshadow formulas are highly blendable and incredibly rich in pigment and payoff. Super silky mineral shadows and light reflective shades make it easy to create stunning looks with a few sweeps. The mix of creamy metallic colors ranging from light to dark help create a 3D glow and shimmer, making your eyes the center of attention. So that is that. Let me just swatch a couple of these. They feel really buttery on my fingers, but of course, I mean, it's hard to tell unless you actually put it on your eye. Okay, I just swatched all of them. You guys, these are gorgeous. All of them are super pigmented and creamy and buttery. I really do think this could be your full lid shade, your lid color palette. I think this would be so, you guys know I love bronzy shades. That one is gorgeous. It literally is just like butter. Okay, I'm very impressed. Usually drugstore palettes or eyeshadows just aren't really amazing in my opinion. Although this does have a bit of a higher price tag than most drugstore products, I still think this could be just like every lid color you ever need all in one palette. All right, moving on. I am here to redeem myself. I picked up the Lash Paradise eyeliner in the last 5 first impressions video I did, which I will link that video up here in case you missed it. And when I picked it up, I got the rose gold version and then ended up not using it. So for redemption today, I picked up the right one. I picked up the black and I am going to use it. So I have high hopes for this because obviously the Lash Paradise mascara is great. It seems like you should shake it. Yeah, it says shake well before each use. Glide tip along outer lash line, pressing lightly for thin line and increasing pressure for thick line. And this is what the applicator looks like. So let's see how, oh, I mean, it's pretty pigmented without really any effort. Okay. And it does look like you can get a pretty thin line there. So I'm just going to trace my upper lash line per usual. Okay, so it seems like if I try to go over the same spot, it kind of pulls up the product a little bit. So I'm going to move on to the other eye and try and let that dry and then go over the spot that I missed. Maybe that was the issue, is you have to like shake it up to get the product back onto the tip of it. I don't know. Okay, yeah, that's better. So then it does go right on top if you have a freshly dipped tip. Okay, so if you dip it in, I didn't even twist the cap back on. I was just dipping in and then going like this to get the product onto the tip of it again. So it does work. It's very pigmented if you dip it in, but if you don't, then it's not very pigmented. Like the tip of it loses pigment very quickly. So I do like it. We'll see how it dries down and how it works after I curl my lashes. A lot of times it'll transfer off, which is really annoying. I just realized that I didn't read you guys what Ulta's website says about the eyeliner. So it retails for $9.99, although I think that I got it for $7.99 at Target. And it says, L'Oreal's Lash Paradise Liquid Eyeliner glides on easily for rich, high shine, and waterproof color that lasts. The black eyeliner has high shine, black lacquer finish, waterproof formula, and all-day wear. Smoothly draws precise eye lines, flexible cone-shaped tip for ultra plush application. So I did not realize when I bought this, I don't know why I just assumed that it was a matte finish, but it's not. It is a shiny finish, which is not my favorite, but it's not like the end of the world. I feel like you can't really tell that much unless you have like the world's thickest eyeliner. This is the Laura Mercier Caviar Volume Panoramic Mascara. And the first time I tried this, I gave it the full test, and I wasn't a big fan, but we will do it again just to see. So this is, I guess, the second impression of this one. The wand is interesting. The bristles kind of go around. So I'm going to curl my lashes and then I'll start applying this. I thought my lashes were clumping together. They're not. My eyeliner actually peeled. Okay, it's just peeling off. What the heck? Okay, well, that sucks. Okay, I'm going to try to fix my eyeliner and then go back in with the mascara. We'll see if I can salvage this. Okay, this is one coat of that mascara. I did fix the eyeliner. It didn't happen on this eye. I don't know. That's so annoying that that happened. And the fact that it just kind of peeled off is crazy. So I'm gonna let this coat of mascara dry and then I'll put another one on. This is what 2 coats of that mascara looks like. I actually like it better than I liked it the first time I tried it. I do think that it looks pretty voluminous. I don't think that it holds the curl as well as my other mascaras do, and I still like my Hourglass Caution Extreme Lash Mascara better. But this one retails for $25, and online it says an indulgent volume mascara that offers a full panoramic look with glossy black pigments that condition lashes for a soft touch feel. So that's that, $25. Not my absolute favorite. I'm just gonna run through the products really quickly and give you guys my kind of like final thoughts. So first up is the foundation from Pacifica. I like this. I really love the packaging of it. I don't know why I like this so much, but I think that this was a little bit too light for me. Once I mixed it with the darkener, I think it was fine, but this side definitely looks a little bit cakier than this side does because I had to put more foundation on this side after remixing the color. It has great coverage, it's buildable, and I do think that it is really pretty. The finish is nice and skin-like. It is a full coverage foundation though, so if you don't like the feeling of that or the look of that, it would be a pass for you, but I'm excited to have this in my collection, and I think once summer comes, I could go the next neutral shade up and it would be a good shade match for me. Next was the bronzer from BareMinerals, and I really like this. I think it looks absolutely beautiful on my skin. It blended really gorgeously, and I actually don't think the color was too dark for me, so I think you could go with either shade. I don't go in with a super heavy hand, so maybe that's why. If you do go in with a heavy hand and you are light to medium, maybe you should go with the faux tan shade. This again is the shade Warmth, and I really love the way that this looks. So this I think is my favorite of the products that I tried today. The Pixi Shadow Palette. This was a good one. I think this would be so good if you love makeup and love that shimmer shade look, that you could use this as your palette for all of your lid shades. There's so many options and you could do so many different looks with this. I love that it has the light to dark, so you could literally do a smoky eye with this, or you could do like a light everyday makeup look like I did today. Next is the Lash Paradise eyeliner. I'm undecided about this. I think it's annoying to have to dip in every time I move my brush. I think it ended up applying really nicely and it looks good. I don't like that it kind of started peeling up. So I'm going to continue using this and seeing, but I would say first impression, it's not my favorite, but it is way less expensive than some of my favorites. So I'm gonna try continuing to use this and see if it grows on me, or see if I can let it sit for a little bit longer and if it won't peel, or all of that. And then last but not least is the Laura Mercier mascara. I just don't think that I would repurchase this because I love the Hourglass one. You guys already know that. And that one is $4 more expensive, which is more expensive for sure, but I love it so much more that I think I would rather use that. There's also a bunch of drugstore mascaras that are really good. Like the Lash Paradise is a really good volumizing mascara, and this one is a fraction of the price of the Laura Mercier. So I think that you can go cheaper or even the same price and get something better, in my personal opinion. Alrighty guys, that is everything for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed. Let me know down below what your favorite product was out of what I tried today, and if there's anything else that you guys want me to try. I did take some requests yesterday on Instagram, which if you're not following me, my handle is right here, but it's probably right here. I don't really know. Anyway, I couldn't find a lot of stuff in store, so I'm going to be placing an order at Ulta or Sephora or both and do another 5 first impressions video. I also want to do a video, a full face using brands I've never tried. So if you have any brands that I should try, let me know all the things down below in the bottom bar. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe before you leave so you don't miss any of my future videos. Thanks so much for watching. Bye guys.